So, Danny, a chance to win the title and promotion tomorrow in front of a sold-out crowd. Is that the perfect way to get over the line?
It's all opinions, isn't it? I would have liked to have. I was very excited before the Barnet-Eastleigh game the other night. I had a feeling that Eastleigh might do us a favour, wasn't to be, and then we all had a feeling, especially in our camp, that we were going to go to Halifax and do the job once again. Well, didn't happen. So we want to do it tomorrow. And I know a lot of people have said that it's like you just mentioned then, it's the perfect way to do it, but sooner the better, please. It'd be great, because football's a funny old game, and we want to get it done. We've worked so hard to get in this position, and everyone deserves a lot of credit for that. Obviously extremely disappointed with the result the other night, and if we were to win the league tomorrow and it was done, any game that you don't win after that, you're disappointed and flat, because that's the standards that we've set ourselves and why we've done so well this season. So we know it's going to be a tough game. We certainly don't think just because it's a packed house and Boreham Wood are fighting for their lives that we're just going to turn up and win. Results have shown that this season the teams down the bottom can cause an upset any time. They've got some good players all over, and we're going to have to turn up. But yeah, everyone's a bit excited, myself included. We're a bit excited because it could happen. But if it doesn't, we've got another game, and if it doesn't, we've got another game. So we just got to make sure we keep going until it's done.
Are there any nerves going into these types of games?
I think there's nerves going into every game. I think if we were to win the league and the games you'd play after Boreham Wood, even though it'd be done, players still want to perform. They still got personal pride. Us as staff have still got personal pride, and the supporters would rather cheer a goal for us than a goal for the opposition. So there's always nerves about the outcome, because you know that the feeling and the high of emotion you could feel, as opposed to the, not despair, but the flatness and the sort of miserable mood a defeat brings, or not winning the league brings tomorrow. So that brings a bit of nerves. That you want to have the good feeling and not the bad feeling. So that's perfectly normal. So yeah, I've just been told it's a sellout, which is great news. The atmosphere is going to be rocking. There'll be a few nerves, a few butterflies, but let's put that into comparison about the nerves we were feeling going into a Wembley final in the playoff. We've got six games to get a point, and we want to get it done tomorrow.
Yeah, do you just want to get this wrapped up now? I don't think it's not in doubt, but do you just want to get it done sooner rather than later?
Of course, yeah. You want to, and more for the fact, Liam, that you just want to win a game. So in this case, it means that we win a game, we win the league. So it hasn't changed our mindset. It's not we suddenly want to win a game because it means we win the league. We want to win every game. And we were ever so disappointed the other night that we couldn't do it in front of 2,500 supporters of ours. But that's life, that's football. It doesn't always go to plan. You're always playing against opponents that have got their own objectives and their own agenda. Halifax is the other night, fair play. They won the game fair and square. They've now in the playoff places. Boreham Wood will be looking for cause an upset to get away from the relegation places. So there'll be an equal amount of fight in Luke Gerrard's team, believe me. I know him well. He'll have them set up, he'll have them rolled up. And it's about us. It's just like we did previously after Dorking. You want to bounce back with a good result, good performance, and we all know what that will bring.
Even at this stage of the season, when you are just so close, are you still sort of analysing the goals that you're conceding and ways to improve? Yeah,
and not just the goals conceding. The chances we've missed and giving the ball away and sloppy errors. That's not just on the other night. That's any game. Even when we've won games convincingly, we've always looked back. Gaffer's very big on that. If we were to get promotion tomorrow, if it was to happen, we'd do it in the games after that as well, because you always then look forward to next season. There's always something in football. You can't rest too quickly on your laurels. You just got to get on with it, and you've got to focus on the next one. Yes, there'll be a period of enjoyment and relaxation if we were to win the league at any given point until the end of the season. But yeah, there's always a load of analysis that goes on. We want to improve. The boys have been excellent this season. They're going to make mistakes. That's perfectly natural. The top teams do it. And this season we have been a top team.
Would you like to do it in a style tomorrow that you've done it all season, or is it just about, if it's a scrappy 1-0, that'll do?
Anything will do, but I suppose that sort of the perfect situation and sort of utopia is that you play well, you don't concede, you score a load of goals, and it's party time around Chesterfield. But that was the plan at Halifax, and it didn't go to plan. So you can think and dream and plan, but ultimately it's a game of football where a lot can happen in that 90 minutes. The ideal situation is we win well, and the supporters have really enjoyed the game. But whatever happens, at 5 o'clock tomorrow, it'd be great to be promoted. But Boreham Wood will certainly be coming, like Halifax, to spoil a potential party.
And you'll be coming up against a familiar face in Kabongo Shamanga, of course, we all know. Are you surprised that he's back down at this level again?
No, I'm not surprised in terms of a disappointed surprise, if that makes sense. It's nothing surprised me in football. That's what I mean. And after the horrific injury he suffered, it took him a while to get going again. Didn't quite work out here after that. Good move to Peterborough. On loan to Fleetwood, didn't quite work there. Gone to Boreham Wood and scored a few goals and done very well. So, like I always say about a lot of our players or anyone else's players, who are we, who am I, who's anyone to tell a player what his career path should be? What Cabs thinks is best for him is obviously best for him. No one else can tell him, But yeah, listen, that season before he got injured, he was flying and, he was a toast of the town. And sadly, the injury knocked him off course a little bit. Cracking lad, wish him all the best apart from tomorrow, and hopefully after tomorrow he can keep scoring goals.
And I suppose you'll know all about his threats and how to stop him. Will you be making sort of special plans for him? We
have plans for every team. I think the lad Unlove up front of him is in form as well. Big, powerful centre forward. They've got some really good players at Boreham Wood, and it's the first season I think in Luke's National League tenure. Even though I know he got a promotion before that, in terms of in the National League, that they've been probably where they are, and only Luke and his staff know why that is. It's just life. Sometimes it's football, but he's done ever so well there. A few playoffs, nearly promotions at a Wembley final against Tranmere a few years ago, which they narrowly lost. So yeah, he's done ever so well. They've got threats all over, like I always bang on about threats all over, and they have got threats all over. Why they're down there, as I say, that's life. But yeah, they're a powerful team. They've got pace. They're organised. They've been on a bad run, and like I've said to you before, Liam, form does go out the window at any given point. Just look at the Dorking result the other day, and we're fully aware of all the different types of player they're going to bring to the game, different types of style they can bring, different permutations within the game. If you go a goal down, if you go a goal up, we try and plan for everything. But football's nuts, football's crazy. Halifax the other night proved that.
Will Grigg obviously went down the tunnel early for the full-time whistle at Halifax. Is he available tomorrow?
Not sure. He had a scan late last evening on his hamstring. So yeah, not sure about that, Liam. Not sure at all. We'll get the results today. So if this interview was tonight or tomorrow morning, I'll probably give you an answer. But he'll be in doubt, definitely, because he wouldn't have come off otherwise. But we're hoping it's not too bad. Same with Ryan Coleclough. He obviously limping a bit. I know people have asked me, he was limping when he came off the pitch. Hopefully that's just a bit of a sore ankle, bit of a knock. We'll assess him today as well.
And was Tyro Williams a little bit of a... He was sort of stretching it before he came off. What's his situation? Yeah,
I think he had a bit of cramp. I think he's okay, and I'd say to anyone about lads stretching on the pitch. And it's been a long season. It's been a very long season, and we've got some really good players. We're a cracking football club, but like I mentioned the other day, we've used the least amount of players. So we've got a good squad, by the way. So it's not like get the violins out. We've got a good squad, but at the same time, a lot of them have churned out games week in, week out. And we're not the only club, by the way. Players are going to be tired all over the league, all over the country. And that's what's great about the gap we've got at the top, because then you're not obviously not trying to stumble over the line, but it can allow you at times a night where players are a bit tired on a pitch which was, let's get it right, draining. And that's where the manager comes into play. He knows how to manage his players and when to sort of relax them in training, when to push them a bit harder. Obviously, the lads who played the other night will have a really relaxed day today, just like Tyrone, because it's been a hell of a slog, which will make the feeling, if we were to get promoted, ever so sweet.
Do you think the pitch did play a part in those injuries? Just to get 3 in one game seems a bit out of the ordinary for this.
Oh yeah, good question. Maybe. I don't know. I think we've gone this far. I mean, we've talked about pitches, and I personally would rather play on that pitch than the AstroTurf pitch. So whatever you say, we're lucky really here. And majority of the season we've had quite a good pitch here to play on. And like my sort of go-to quote, wasn't it, at the start of the season, was to get out of this league you have to overcome all sorts. Most of this season we've been good with injuries. We haven't encountered many AstroTurf pitches. We didn't encounter the sort of bog we had the other night, and now we've encountered them. So we've got to overcome it. Obviously, with the help of the supporters, keep getting behind us. We want to get over that line. Like I say, when you do have a little bit of adversity, a few setbacks, it makes it a hell of a lot sweeter when you lift that trophy.
Good luck tomorrow, Danny.
Top man, Liam. Thank you very much. Thank you.